Culture could mean many things. In a broad picture, it can be going to art and history museums or symphonies. On a personal level, I think culture to me is who I am and what I believe in, the untouchable things that make up who I am, what I believe and represent.
To me, culture is not just the norms of society or the way we're expected to act in public. Culture also goes on a personal level. For example, the type of music you like, your art preferences, your choice of religion. Basically your personality fitting in with society. That's what culture is to me. Thanks for listening.
It has to do with languages and how people live their lives and the history of their ancestors and anything involving the old times. That's it.
Hi, my name is Josh Melham. You might know Chalice. She's my sister. I was asked what culture is today. I thought a while. Culture to me is the way we look at the world and how we function in it. It's taught to us by friends, family, also the community we live in. You know, we learn what food to eat, how to communicate, such as your language, and how to behave. You learn manners and whatnot, and that's all. Good day.
These are great assumptions of what culture is. There is no set definition for culture. It has many definitions because its abstract concepts are difficult to define. Not everyone, including experts in these areas, will agree on a precise definition of any of these concepts. Definitions are about using words to explain what something means. However, we all emphasize and use different words to explain the concept of culture.
Great big family and the truth, you know love is all we need. We are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
Culture is symbolic in two ways, one being through symbols in which represent something. The flag represents our country as one. The heart represents love. This symbol represents peace. Also, as Americans, we believe that doves are a symbol of peace as well. The second way is through language, a set of symbols. There's the American language, the Chinese language, and the Greek language. These are two ways that culture is symbolic. Race is a segment of species that is distinguishable from other segments based on a cluster of distinct biological traits.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
Another way culture influences our view of biology is through birth, when a child is considered a human being. In America, a child is considered to be a human being when it takes its first breath, although some will argue that it's a human being when it's still in the mother's body. However, in Ghana, it takes a week after the baby is born for them to be considered a human being. In Toyota, it takes a whole month for the child to be considered a human being. Culture is a word that is used daily by many people all over the world. Most of these people do not mean precisely the same thing when they use the word. But as I read and listen to the usage of the word culture, I believe that most people know that it is an abstract idea. And I think that most people get the notion that this thing called culture makes people think and act in particular ways, and that it is learned.
world's greatest.